IELTS Life Skills A1 Spouse Visa Test.
This is IELTS
Yes.
Life Skills A1 Speaking and Listening Test. My name's Angelina, candidate A. What's your full name?
My name is Mirela Maria Bobraz.
What can I call you?
You can call me Mirela.
Can you spell your name?
Mirela.
Where do you come from?
I come from Bacău, Romania.
And what do you do?
I'm working. I am a computer analyst, computer operator, and sometimes I am a backup as a data analyst.
Thank you.
Me too.
Do you think, no, you say you're welcome. Okay.
Welcome.
Do you learn English?
Yes, I learn English. I try to learn English every day.
With who do you learn English?
I learn English with my fiancé. I learn English with my brother-in-law.
Okay. What are the things that you like to buy?
There are many things that I like to buy. I like to buy clothes. I like to buy shoes. I like to buy groceries. I like to buy toys for my nephews. I like to buy jewelry. I like to buy many things I like to buy.
Okay. Tell me about a special day in your country.
My special day in my country is 1st June. Most of the people like to celebrate is a special day for children. They go to different parties. They go to the restaurants. Most of the people like to go to the park and stay on a blanket, and they read. They listen to music. They eat candies, they laugh, and many other things.
Thank you so much, candidate A. Candidate B, what's your full name?
Welcome.
My full name is Kuldeep.
Candidate B, what can I call you?
You can call me Kuldeep.
Where do you come from?
I come from Punjab.
And what do you do?
I am a housewife.
Thank you. Do you like to travel?
Yes, I like to travel.
How often do you travel?
Mostly I travel in the weekend, and sometimes I travel twice in a day.
Do you like to travel on your
Yes,
favorite festival?
yes, I like to travel on my favorite festival. I like to travel to go shopping.
Okay. What do you prefer? Learning English inside the class or outside the class?
I prefer learning English inside the class on mobile.
Thank you so much, candidate A and candidate B. Now, phase 1B. First, candidate A, you will question candidate B for 2 minutes about going to the park, and candidate B, you will question candidate A about traveling around the city. So candidate A, please ask your questions first. You only have 2 minutes, and your time begins now. Going to park.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Do you like to go to the park?
Yes, I like to go to park.
How often do you go to the park?
I go to park daily in the evening with my daughter. Sometimes I go to park with my family, and sometimes with my neighbors.
Why do you like to go to the park?
Uh, in the evening, when I go, when I am free for household work, and I go with my daughter, because my daughter free in the time, and my family go to go to walk with my daughter, and because in the evening time weather is very good. for health.
Do you like to eat ice cream when you go to the park?
Yes, mostly I eat ice cream, and my daughter prefer. She love to love very much ice cream. So I prefer. I eat ice cream.
Um, what kind of um, what kind of uh, what kind of sports do you like to play in the park?
Yes, I play in the park with my daughter. I prefer badminton. Badminton. Sometimes I play football with my daughters, and sometimes with my neighbors' children.
What do you like to wear when you go to the park?
I wear casual dresses when
Thank
I
you
go
so
to
much,
park.
candidate A, for your questions. Now, candidate B, please ask your questions about traveling around the city. You only have 2 minutes and your time begins now.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Do you like traveling?
Yes, I love traveling.
How to travel around the city?
Most of the time, I like to travel by my car, but sometimes when my car isn't available, I travel by bus, or I travel by train, or I travel by lorry. It depends the day.
Okay. With who you travel around the city?
I like to travel around the city with my fiance. Sometimes I travel with my family, or with my grandparents, with my cousins, or with my coworkers, with my old school friends.
Okay. How often do you travel around the city?
It depends the weather, it depends the occasions. I think I travel once or twice or 3 times in a week, or in a month. It depends.
Okay. Do you think traveling is a good thing for you?
Yes, I think traveling is a good thing for me, because when I travel, I feel very comfortable. I feel detached from the work. I feel free, and I like to drive my car when I travel, of course, around the city.
Okay. Do you like to travel in train around the city?
Yes, I like to travel with train when I travel around the city, because when I was a student, I travel a lot with by train, and
Thank you so
also.
much, candidate A and candidate B. This is the end of phase 1B. Now, candidate A and candidate B discuss with each other the topic life in your town. You have 3 minutes and your time begins now.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Uh, what is the life in your city?
In my town, life is so busy. Most of the people don't have time. They are in a hurry. They go to work. They go to schools. They go to institutes, and people don't have much time. What is the life in your town?
In my town, life is very busy and fun and amazing. Many people go to work laborers, and some people go to government job. Some people go to doing a private job, and some people employer, and some people are lawyer. So many people is most of all people is very busy in our life. Okay,
Um,
uh,
what kind
how
of
travel?
buildings?
Okay, okay.
Yes. What kind of buildings there are in your town? If you live in a town, but the first question, do you live in a town? Do you live in a city? Or do you live in a village?
Yes, I live in a town, and
Okay.
my
And
my
what kind of buildings do you have in your town?
sorry,
What kind of buildings
buildings. Okay, okay,
buildings
okay. In my
have
town,
in your town?
Okay, in my town there are many buildings like school institute, college institute, and universities, hospitals, and shopping malls are there. So what about you? Do you have buildings in your town?
Yes, I have very high buildings with 10 floors in my hometown. And in my hometown, there are a lot of facilities. There are civic facilities like water, gas, fuel, energy. There are educational facilities like school, universities, colleges. There are medical facilities. There are a lot of dentists. There are a lot of cabinets, and there are a lot of hospitals in my hometown, in my town. Do you have a lot of facilities in your town?
Yes, I have many facilities in my town. In my town, there are many hospitals, multi-specialist hospitals in my town, and there are many colleges, government colleges and private colleges, and high educational schools for children.
Thank
And
you. Thank you so much, Candidate A and Candidate B. This is the end of discussion. Now we're going to practice a listening test. Candidate A, you will tell me what is the information about in recording 1, books, exercise, or newspaper. Candidate B, you will tell me what is the information about in recording 2, books, exercise, or newspaper. Let's listen to the recording.
IELTS Life Skills A1 Speaking and Listening Test.
Test 3, Recording 1. This recording is copyright.
I like getting news every day. And I get news from newspaper. Morning is the best time for me to read newspaper. I collect newspaper from a library, which is very near to my house. It takes me 10 minutes to collect newspaper from there. I like reading sports news. I don't have enough patience to read book, though I used to read book in my childhood.
Recording 2. Reading book is always a great idea. Whenever I get chance I read book. I like most story book. Every day I spend 40 minutes for reading book. I read book at my study desk. I collect book from online bookshop. Every month I spend £70 for buying book. It takes me almost a week to finish a book. After reading a book I try to share my experience with my siblings and friends.
Candidate A, what is the information about in recording 1, books, exercise, or newspaper?
Newspaper.
Thank you. Candidate B, what is the information about in recording 2, books, exercise, or newspaper?
books.
Thank you. Now listen again and answer these questions. Candidate B, from the first recording, what is the best time for the man to read the newspaper, and how long does it take the man to collect it? Candidate A, from the second recording, what kinds of books the woman likes to read and how much she spends on books monthly. Let's listen to the recording once again.
IELTS Life Skills A1 Speaking and Listening Test.
Test 3, Recording 1. This recording is copyright.
I like getting news every day. And I get news from newspaper. Morning is the best time for me to read newspaper. I collect newspaper from a library, which is very near to my house. It takes me 10 minutes to collect newspaper from there. I like reading sports news. I don't have enough patience to read book, though I used to read book in my childhood.
Recording 2. Reading book is always a great idea. Whenever I get chance I read book. I like most story book. Every day I spend 40 minutes for reading book. I read book at my study desk. I collect book from online bookshop. Every month I spend £70 for buying book. It takes me almost a week to finish a book. After reading a book, I try to share my experience with my siblings and friends.
Candidate B, from the first recording, what is the best time for the man to read the newspaper?
Morning,
And how long it takes the man to collect it?
10 minutes.
Thank you. Candidate A, from the second recording, what kinds of books the woman likes to buy?
Storybooks,
And how much she spends on books monthly?
£70.
All right, let me check your answer. Is it 70 pounds?
Yes, I have a problem with numbers.
Yes, it is 70. All answers are correct. Good job. You
Thank
both
you.
have passed. Thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow now. Good luck. Goodbye.
Thank you.